All right, let's get started. I'm gonna start off again with a quick fix by Urban Decay. I just really like spraying this on my face, to be completely honest with you. The coconut water in it is really soothing for my skin. Just a couple sprays, I'll let that dry. Now my skin is very dry, so the NYX Hydra Touch Primer is perfect for me. I'm just gonna take a wee little bit of that, and while this is still kind of wet slash tacky-ish, I'm just gonna pop this on really where the dry areas of my face are, like around my nose, right here on the top of my cheeks, kind of underneath my eyes. Today I want to utilize the Mastercamo by Maybelline. I'm gonna put a little bit of this kind of peachy tone underneath my eye just to conceal a little bit of the darkness. I haven't actually tried this yet, and I'm super excited to try it. This is a Sephora Collection Airbrush Concealer Brush. This is honestly one of the best brushes ever. So I'm just dipping into that correct shade, and I'm gonna pop a little bit of that just to color correct right there. While I'm here, I'm actually going to dig into a little bit of the yellow. Yellow will color correct like minor redness. I'm going to pop a little bit of that just around my nose. And also a little bit on these spots. My foundation I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm in the shade 0.5. This does have a matte finish, but it's like super full coverage to the point of where I don't really need concealer after, which I really like. There's the color of it. I just realized I literally pumped it like 3 times and I only need 1 pump, so I'm gonna have a lot of leftover foundation. There you can see the amount of coverage compared from one side to the other. It's intense. I am going to use a tiny little bit of concealer. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I'm in the shade Fair. I'm just going to pop a little tiny little bit right underneath my eyes. Perfect. Then to set it, I'm using the Kat Von D Translucent Loose Powder. This is the Lock-It Translucent. It's just a great loose powder, and I am going to be using that with a Forever Puff. Love powder puffs to set my face. And I usually begin underneath the eye and then work from there. Also, look at this adorable mug from Urban Decay I have. Hold on. Oh, I'm drinking like a pumpkin flavored coffee. Like there's nothing in it because I like my coffee black. But isn't this mug so cute? It's all dark, and then when it heats up, it becomes colorful. It's so cute. I love it. My old pals to contour. Cue speeding the film up. I will link a contouring video down below as always if you want to know how I do that in 1 minute. I'm really excited to try a new brow product. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I actually got this in IMATS Toronto October of last year, and I have never used it. That's how insane I was. So let's give it a go. I also got this 20% off, or was it 40? I forget the discount they had, but they had a nice discount, and that's why I bought it. I can get into that. Okay, Benefit, I see you. Oh, sure. Oh, I hope there's a spool. Yes! All right. Sure. All right. Oh, the shade I'm in, by the way, is shade 6, the darkest one. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Freebase, which is white, and you guys saw this in my last tutorial. I'm going to bring this all the way up to my brow, and I'm actually going to kind of sharpen that up with this as well, instead of the Kat Von D whiteout. I like using white as a primer because it brings out the colors. I'm just taking a flat shadow brush. I'm just going to bring this right up to that brow. The palette I'm going to use is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I've had this, again, for months, since Christmas. And now it's going to be the first time that I'm actually going to be using it, and I'm super excited. I kind of want to do like maybe a purpley, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to start off taking Puree, which is this beautiful brown, and this is a Morphe 511 blending brush. It's just super fluffy. And one of my favorites. And this I'm just gonna pop right into my crease and blend all the way in. I have a really large like eyelid space, so I like putting a lot of color there. Once I have that color placed on there, I'm actually going to go into White Peach, which is this semi off-white shade, just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to blend this onto my brow bone and bring that down into that color. And then that's what gives that like kind of seamless transition when you go back and forth with the two shades and just blend together. This is what really takes a look from like amateur to professional, when you see a beautiful like gradient right there. So I would highly recommend trying that out at home. Then I'm going to take a tiny little bit of that Freebase. It's just on my hand. Seriously, this Freebase is like my bitch. And I'm just going to kind of carve out the shape of my eye here. It's like a semi-cut crease. And I don't really care what's happening out here because this is going to be dark shadow anyway. This shade, which is just Peachy, is so beautiful. It's like a pink with like a fleck of like a peach sheen in it. So this I'm going to place all over where I just put that white. Then down here is this beautiful purple. It's called Delectable. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that, and that I'm just going to place all kind of on this outer angle heading up towards the brow there. The reason I like using kind of like a fluffy shader brush for this is because I can change the angle of how I apply product, so it's kind of like a 3-in-1 tool for me. This is by Furthest Cosmetics. Love it. There's also this really beautiful shade here. It's called Candied Peach. Too Faced is really great at making like kind of like glittery top coats. I'm gonna pop this right on top of that pink. It's gonna kind of peach it out a little bit more and add a little fleck of glitter to it. There's the peach I wanted. Yes. For my bottom lash line, I'm still going to take that Delectable, that purple we put over here, and I'm just going to combine the two right here, blend in a wee bit, just to complete that line there. Blend it into my wrinkles. And then this might be crazy, but bless her heart is this shade. It's kind of like a green, olive like beautifulness. I think I want to place it right here just to give like a little something else to look at. And I just have a MAC 217 and I'm just gonna blend that a little bit What I also want to do is take a tiny little bit of concealer, like barely any, on a flat brush, like really barely any. And I just want to lightly stroke this here just to give that a really crisp line there. To me, that just makes makeup look a little bit sharper. I don't know. For my waterline, I'm actually going to be using one of the NYX Faux Whites. This is in Seashell. Just like a pink toned matte liner for the waterline. And I still want just a little bit more sparkle, so I'm going to take the NYX Pigment in Vegas Baby, and I'm just going to pop this kind of all over right here. Because I want it to be very sheer and romantic. I'm going to pop some blush on. The blush I'm going to use is by Saint Cosmetics. It's called Love Me Gently. It's just kind of like a beautiful peachy tone. I thought it would match up really well with this look. So just right on the apples of my cheeks. And while I'm still on complexion, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Illuminating Trio. Super excited to try this out. It's like the most gorgeous packaging. I'm going to be using just the center one, which is called Oasis. So pretty, like, oh my gosh. I'm still going to use my fan brush, just gently rubbing it on here and popping it there. I'm also going to take my finger, just give it a swirl on there, and rub it right down the center of my nose and on my cupid's bow. Okay, so I did a little work on the other eye just because I wanted to see where I was going to go with it. So quickly, I'm going to take the matte liner by NYX Cosmetics and do a thin line, like thin. I curled my lashes. I love the NYX eyelash curler so much. And then I'm going to go back in with the Shock Mascara. I used this in my last makeup tutorial and I really like it. I think it's a really great formula. So I'm going to apply a tiny bit on my upper lashes just to kind of black them out. And then, as always, go ham on my bottom lashes and make them nice and long and piecey and spidery. The lashes I'm going to be using are by Velour. I don't have the name of them because they put the name on the outside of the box. But this is what they look like. Super piecey, gorgeous, like feathery, just like very soft. And the glue I'm going to be using is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. It's almost time for a new one. This one's getting sticky. And while I'm letting that glue get a little bit tacky on there, I'm also going to be using a Faux Black by NYX. This one is in Blackberry, which is kind of like a deep purple. I'm just going to run this up on my tight line here just to black it out a little bit. Then I picked this up at Michael's. It's just a wheel of jewels. So I actually use this Esquito lash glue to do it because this lash glue is awesome. Dot it where I want the jewel to be. And I work with tweezers with the jewels just because my nails are way too long. I pick one up and I lay it there. Oh, there she goes, she's gone. Up another one, and oh, there she goes, she's gone. Two of them gone? Okay, there we go. And I place it. I think I just wanted like some sort of like jewel there. So that is from Michael's, along with all of the other like kind of glitters that I use as well. They're all from Michael's, you guys. Like this was like $12.99 and it was like buy one get one 50% off. And I think this was $7.99. And this is like a lot. Like this could last you 6 lifetimes. I'm pretty sure. For the lip, I have some Ofra long-lasting liquid lipsticks here. I kind of want to do this muted shade. But that one will be really pretty too. I think I want to do the muted one. Ooh, I really like this color. What is this color? Staten Island. It's like a stone color. Ooh. Okay, Ofra. And the texture is great too. This is the first time I'm using this. This color. Oh, hello. All right. Oh, here. My coffee's like cold, but look at the mug now. See, it's different. I love cold coffee though. I am not above drinking cold coffee. I am not ashamed. I will do it. I know all you do it. Couple things to finish up the look. Control Freak Brow Gel by NYX. This is honestly one of the best brow gels. It like holds. Like if you have stubborn hairs and you need it to hold in place, this like is like acrylic for your brows. Like no joke. You cannot get in there once this sets, which is amazing. And then I'm just gonna set with the Chill by Urban Decay. Ooh. And there we go. We're complete. We're finished. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial and you liked the look. I thought I'd do like a little bit of a softer side, and I had the Sweet Peach palette for like literally so many months without digging in. And I forgot to mention, but like it actually smells like peaches. It's like, it's more than just makeup. It's like a treat. Oh, I love Too Faced. Okay. I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any requests for looks to do, I love doing looks that you guys actually want to see. So if there's a demand for a look, let me know in the comments down below so I can do that for you guys. But this was just a nice little gentle, soft look. I really like it. I really like this lip. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And I love you. Bye, guys. Mwah. Say hello, boy, because everyone missed you. He is my little furry guy.